Another big story, and you're watching it on the lower part of our screen. The closing bell now less than 2 minutes away from ringing after a huge day on Wall Street. CNBC's Leslie Picker joins me. We were talking about earlier some of the things that have gone into this on what is a very slow volume day on the Dow. But a lot of people are going to be looking at their 401ks and saying, can I read anything into this? Is the worst over?
Well, they're going to be happy today. Like you said, about a minute and a half until the close today. But the biggest news on Wall Street is that the Dow surging by more than 1,000 points. Whether it will close at that level remains to be seen. A lot can happen in a minute on Wall Street. But all three indexes, Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, on track for their best day in 7 years.
Are there particular sectors that were leading this charge?
Absolutely. We saw some really nice moves in energy. Those were propelled higher by oil prices today, which saw their best days in 2 years. WTI and Brent up by more than 8% each today. Also, early retail numbers showing some really strong shopping habits from the holiday season, helping push up a lot of names, including Amazon and some more traditional retailers like Kohl's as well. Even the financials, which has been a pretty risky trade as of late, has seen a really nice move today, the best since about March this year.
CNBC's Leslie Picker on Wall Street for us. Thank you very much.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.